Dang it, I'll be right there. I'm here. I forgot to turn on my lights. I looked over and I was like, oh, that doesn't look good. All my lights are turned off. Hello, everyone. It is, I guess, Oblivion Remaster Day. We hope, we think, maybe. So, oh man, it is too early in the morning. Too early in the morning, man. Too early. I had to drink my coffee. Schultz says, Jason, did you make sure there's nothing on your teeth? I did. I literally had to take a shower and brush my teeth. Oh, now I'm in here with coffee. I don't usually drink coffee, but I'm drinking it today because I gotta like be awake and alert and like pay attention to things. Yeah, it is too early in the morning, Maurice. I bet you, especially if you're on the West Coast. Like I'm in Mountain Time, so I'm still an hour ahead of you guys. Everyone on the East Coast, you guys are enjoying it. If you're in Europe, oh yeah, Andy, I bet you it's afternoon, man. I don't know what the perfect time zone is, but I feel like it's probably East Coast time. Because it's not too early, but it's not too late in the afternoon either. It's just kind of there, which is nice. Coffee, no Dr. Pepper, not yet, Raimi. That'll be later on. If we are streaming remastered, Oblivion Remastered, we'll be drinking some. I got a whole 12-pack of Dr. Peppers for the week. Oh yeah. God, it's only 7:30 there. Real people have been up there for at least 3 hours. I mean, yeah, that is true, Walter. Back in my real life, when I had a real job, I was up at 3:30 every morning. So, and it's not that I can't do it. It's just that I've been doing YouTube for so long for the last few years that I've become a baby. And so now I wake up at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning sometimes. My wife makes fun of me because she still wakes up early. But I don't, because I'm lazy now. I've gotten soft in my YouTube time. All right, we're waking up. So, officially, it will be starting in, let me see here. It will be starting in 23 minutes right here. You can see, I don't know if you guys can see that. 23 minutes right down here. Boom, bottom corner. 23 minutes, all will be revealed right here. Boom. So we are going to be watching the reveal, all will be revealed stream from Bethesda. And it starts in 23 minutes. So that's what we're waiting on. When it goes live, I'll go live. Actually, I should do this. I should zoom that back out. That way you guys can see it as well. So you don't have to zoomed in bottom left-hand corner of the screen. There you go. Oh, no. There you go. That's the one. All right. Ken says, since I retired, I no longer use an alarm clock, so I get up when I get up. I've been known to sleep until 10 a.m. Dude, that is what I do as well, Ken. So if I'm cutting videos late, I'll sleep late. If I'm not cutting videos late, then I'll wake up early. I was supposed to sleep early yesterday because I knew I was waking up early today. That did not happen. That did not happen. I'm so pumped up and excited for Oblivion. I did not go to sleep at a normal time. Holy Fook. I love that name. I'll cry if it's coming in 6 months instead of possibly tonight, dude. There's a part of me that would respect them for doing that, saying, hey, look, we're announcing it, but it's not coming out until June or whatever. There's a tiny part that, like, respects the restraint on that. However, the Jason part of me also says, no. Don't do that to us. If you're going to make us wait like until Friday or something like that. Announce it today, say it's coming out Friday, but if you're doing that, you might as well release it today, right? So hopefully Now, we don't know how long the stream is. We don't know what they're announcing. We don't know anything. All we know is that there is a screenshot that they've shared with the number 4 on it, and it looks like a lot of the leak footage. So all of this looks like leak stuff. So that is leading everyone to believe this is going to be about Oblivion Remaster, and it is coming out today. That's all speculation, and we don't know any of that stuff. When will I be able to play Oblivion on my refrigerator? I need to know, dude. If they're gonna do the Skyrim treatment to Oblivion, I'm here for it. If you're gonna remake a game 27 times, I'm here for Oblivion. So they're gonna do Last of Us 1,000,000 times. They're gonna do Skyrim 1,000,000 times. They're gonna do Grand Theft Auto 1,000,000 times. I think they've released Grand Theft Auto 4 times. It was 360, then Xbox One, or PS3, PS4. PS4 Pro, because they released some kind of ray tracing update, and now there's a PS5 version, I think, so in an Xbox Series X version. So they're gonna re-release every game at least 5 times. They might as well do it to Oblivion, right? 4 is the number of gallons of blood your character will bleed in Oblivion in 20 minutes. Yes. Goosh said, hopefully it's well done. That's all I ask, dude. That's all I want. So from the leaks, this is all leak stuff, so we don't know if it's even official or if it's an old build and now we're going to see a new build. We don't know. It looks very, very good, very, very detailed. The only complaint I have is that it's very brown. And I mean, that's more of a color aesthetic, so mods will fix that if it's the case. Or maybe that's an old version and now it's all green. I don't know. So we don't know anything about the game. My hope is they treat it like the Dead Space remake. What they did with the Dead Space remake. Literally the same exact game, but they tweaked some of the settings and the graphics, of course, overhauled to look way better. Like the Dead Space remake is the perfect game, at least to me. I love the Dead Space remake. It is 90% the same game, and they tweaked a little bit to make it better. They tweaked the meteor fight, which is amazing. They made it to where it's not like sections of a map anymore. Like it's a full-on ship so you can go back. I want that for Oblivion. I want that for Oblivion. Make the same exact game. Keep the voice acting. Keep all of that stuff. And just overhaul the graphics. Give me good performance. If it's on Unreal 5, that's going to be a big, scary factor here. Because Unreal 5, at least on PC and even on console, Unreal Engine 5 is not very good at like not stuttering, having loading issues. And this game is open world, so that's going to be really hard for Unreal Engine 5 to be smooth. Maybe they have it. Maybe they're not using Unreal 5. Maybe they're using some other engine. Who knows? We have no idea. This is all speculation. I hope it's not $70. Drew, I think that is not going to happen. I have a feeling they are going to charge $70, but that being said, it's going to be a $70 game more than likely. Who knows? Maybe they're $60. I don't know. More than likely, it'll be $70. However, it will also probably be on the on Game Pass. So, if you don't want to pay $70, pay $20 for Game Pass Ultimate for a month. Get in there and play it for a month, man. Play it till your eyes bleed for a month. So, Game Pass. I give Xbox a lot of crap. I give everyone a lot of crap. I give Nintendo a lot of crap too. But Xbox right now, they have the best deal in gaming. Game Pass is, if you play more than 2 games, more than 3 games, if you're playing a lot of stuff like me, Game Pass is more than worth it. You're paying $20 a month, $240 a year. But that's like 4 games at this point. If they're all $70, that's like 3 games, 4 games. So if you're going to be paying for 4 games, you might as well get Game Pass, right? So I love Game Pass. I cannot recommend it highly enough. If you're a big gamer, if you only play like No Man's Sky and maybe one other game, don't get Game Pass. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's too much money. But if you're playing a lot of games, like you're playing Oblivion, you're playing No Man's Sky, you're playing Atomfall, you're playing everything, do it. It's well worth it, man. Well worth it. Avowed is fun. Avowed is very, very good. Avowed is very, very good. I still think that, for me, my personal taste, it's a very good game that they kind of, either they ran out of time or they just chose not to go too deep on the RPG elements. Like, the RPG is there, but it's very light. And so that's what I was more hoping for. It's very good. It plays good. The performance is a little shaky, at least on launch it was. I don't know if they've patched it recently. And because it's an Unreal Engine 5 game. Again, Unreal Engine 5 looks very good, but it's very heavy, and it has bad performance unless you optimize the hell out of it. You have to optimize the crap out of it. So, I mean, I like Avowed. I think Avowed is very good. I think, Outer Worlds was very, very good. But peak Obsidian was always going to be Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas, man. That is peak Obsidian. They took that Bethesda formula and they made it a real RPG. There's all kinds of stuff in there I love. Chris says, Jason, do you think Light No Fire ran into problems? No, I think if I had to speculate, I have no idea. I don't talk to Hello Games at all. I think they came out because they were really excited. They were really pumped up, and they wanted to share Light No Fire, knowing that they still had a lot of work to do. So I wish that most developers would show their game and it would release within a year of them showing it. I think that's a good enough timeline to get your marketing done and all that kind of stuff. But we've seen it with Bethesda. They announced Elder Scrolls 6, I think 7 years ago, 2017, 2018. They announced that game with a trailer, and we haven't seen or heard anything about Elder Scrolls 6 yet. They did the same thing for Starfield. They announced it like 5 years ahead of time, 4 years ahead of time. So developers, I don't know, they get really excited. They want to share what they're working on because games take a long time to do. And they take a long time to make. And so they want to share it. But then it's like, well, see you in 5 years. Why? Don't do that. It sucks. As a consumer, as a person who plays the game, I would rather they just show it and then maybe have a year, maybe 9 months. If you're going to show the game, it should, at least for me, it should come out within that year, the next 12 months. That way you can get me excited. I'm pumped up. I want to see more of it. Don't announce it and then goodbye and don't say anything for another 5 years. I mean, come on. Well, that's just me. Anyway, do you think we're going to see anything for Elder Scrolls 6 today? Because officially, it just says 4. It just says 4, and we have a timer now. Look at this. Let's make this bigger. Oh, yes. We have a timer now. Make sure that's 1440p. There we go. So now we have a timer. Do we have music? Oh, yes, we do. You mean like Elder Scrolls 6? Yes, 100%, Walter. Bethesda's notorious for doing that. They've had 2 games that they've announced, and then years later, they might release it. Rockstar is doing the same thing. They announced GTA 6 officially, and we haven't heard a thing of it for more than a year now. I don't know if they think that builds hype, but I would say after about a year, if you don't hear anything, people just burn out. They're like, whatever. I'm not going to hear anything for this game, so why care anymore? So I think the way they're doing this, if it releases today, this is like maybe too fast, but I like it. I like being a shadow drop. Just, hey, look, we have this thing coming. It kind of is different because it leaked so early. Like, we've been talking about it for the entire month of April. So technically, they only announced it yesterday, but we've been like expecting it for like the last month. So it kind of is a different story when it leaks. And my conspiracy theory about that is they purposely leaked it. I think someone was really, really excited and they said, look, we need to get some stuff going on around this thing. So let's leak this thing and then have everyone talk about it. And we won't say anything. We're going to ignore it. And then we'll officially announce it on April 21st. Bethesda announced Elder Scrolls 6. It's been how many years? This way too many years? Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. It builds hype, but that turns to frustration and anger if it takes too long. Yeah, exactly. You kill your hype if it goes for too long. You can only build for so long before people either move on, get frustrated, or just stop believing you. Like, if you keep telling someone, oh, it's coming, After 6 months, they stop losing, they stop having faith in you. After a year, they're just like, I don't care. I don't care anything about. Tell me when it's here. Other than that, shut the up. So, and that's where I think a lot of people are at for Elder Scrolls 6. They're just like, hey, look, I don't care anymore. Just tell me when it's here. OE says it just got home. Did the remaster come out? Not yet, OE. We're still waiting. We have 14 minutes left until the official announcement starts. And I think if I'm gonna go out on the limb here, I'm gonna say what I think is gonna happen. We're gonna get a gameplay trailer to start. They're gonna start the thing with a trailer, and then they're gonna go into interviews with the developer. And it's not Bethesda that's actually developing the game. It's not them at all. It is. Oh, wait a minute. Who's the people? Who is the developer that's making this? Dang it. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. I'm never going to remember their name. Dang it. Oh, dang it. It started with a V. It starts with a V. I know. We did it yesterday. Man, my memory sucks. Virtuos. Yes, thank you, Dave. So technically, Virtuos is doing all of the work, I guess. And they're using the assets and everything from. They're getting the game files. They're getting everything from Bethesda. But Virtuos is the ones making the remake, as far as we know, or the remaster. Maybe it's a co-op thing. I don't know. But that's the big rumor, is Virtuos has been working on it for years now, and it's supposed to release today. So, we'll see. So yeah, it's not Bethesda making it, so we don't know what it's going to be like. Like, the rumors are it's an Unreal Engine 5 game. That's why it looks so pretty. But also, I'm a little nervous because performance is going to be kind of iffy on that. Unless they optimized the crap out of it. Maybe they did. Maybe they optimized it. Maybe they had enough time and they optimized it so well that it works beautifully. Who knows? The other speculation, the other rumor is they've overhauled the blocking mechanics and the sneaking mechanics in the game so that they're more modernized. They work well. They also supposedly leaked or rumored that they optimized the HUD and some of the menu systems. That way it's more easily navigatable with the modern players. The Unreal Engine layered over their own engine. Yes, that's the rumor. Again, it sounds like they want to keep the Bethesda feel, so they're using Creation Engine and they're layering Unreal on top of it. I don't know how that works. I don't know if that's going to be good for performance. Maybe we're going to run into... Maybe it's going to be like a Master Chief collection kind of deal, where they redid they did Halo 1 Combat Evolved. They remastered it, but there was a button you can push, and it would literally flip between the original game and the new graphics, beautiful, looking game. They literally just layered an engine on top to make it look really, really good. Maybe they did something like that. I don't know. I have no idea. I would love if I was able to just hit a button and go to the old school graphics of Oblivion. That would be awesome, because then you can go to some place and say, this is exactly how I remember it, and then hit the button and go, oh god, that looks terrible. That's what I did in Halo Master Chief Collection. I literally was like, oh, this looks the same. You hit the button and it goes back to the original graphics and you're like, oh god, never mind. It looked terrible. I just remember it being so beautiful. Skyblivion, yes, Twilight Grim. Skyblivion is still coming out. They are planning for an end of 2025 release, as far as I know. Maybe they're moving that up. But the last I checked, last I heard, it was going to be more towards the end of 2025. So Skyblivion is still coming, and I think they put out an official post and they said, look, we're excited for the Oblivion remake or remaster coming from Bethesda, because the Skyblivion only will work on PC. They can't fit it on the console version of Oblivion or Skyrim. So it's going to be a mod made for Skyrim, that way you could play the entire game of Oblivion. If you don't know, you'll be able to download a mod for Skyrim and play all of Oblivion from start to finish in Skyrim with that engine. And so they're doing a ton of work. Sky Oblivion, if you haven't seen it, check out Sky Oblivion. It looks amazing. However, it's only going to be on PC because they can't fit that onto a console. So they're excited. They said, look, we can't make a console version, so this is going to be great for console people, because the other rumor is it's coming out for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So it's for everyone. Not Nintendo. I didn't see anything for Nintendo Switch. So there is that. It's not going to come out for Nintendo Switch as far as we know. Again, that's all rumor and speculation. That could be wrong. It's like Fallout London? Yes, like Fallout London. It's like a quote-unquote new game that is using the original, the Fallout 4 or Skyrim, in this case, engine. I was an adventurer like you until I got an arrow in my knee. Hello, Raven. Dude, I am so pumped up. We got 8 minutes. We don't know what's going to happen. I think it's going to come out today. I think the release date is going to be today. They're going to shadow drop it. But my speculation, my thought process is they're going to open with a trailer for the game. They're going to show off the new trailer for Oblivion Remastered. And then they're going to go into interviews with Virtuos, the people who work at Virtuos. And it's going to be like a 15-minute long, hey, this is what we did to bring the Oblivion Remaster to life. That's what I think they're going to do. It's all going to be pre-recorded. It's a live stream, but it's pre-recorded. They're not going to do it live. It's going to be pre-recorded interviews with Virtuos and Bethesda, of course. I guarantee you Todd Howard is going to show up, because that man, he can't help himself. He shows up for Indiana Jones. I'm like, what did you do in Indiana Jones, Todd? I love you, man. I love you. But let them have their moment. Let them do their thing. You don't need to be there. So I guarantee you Todd's going to show up here. And I mean, this case, rightfully so. He worked on original Oblivion. So yes, Todd should be here. But I think they're going to do interviews. They're going to show off like, hey, this is what we've been doing for the last like whatever amount of years, 4 years or whatever. And this is how we brought them to life and all that kind of stuff. Pineapple Pizza, if Jason guesses wrong. Dude, Mike, I might be happy if I'm wrong. If they just show us a trailer for 2 minutes and then say out now and that's the entire stream, that means we got a lot to do. We're going to be playing some Oblivion today. But I have a feeling if they're going to schedule a live stream like this, it's not going to be just for a trailer drop. It's going to be Todd Howard can't help himself. He might even introduce it. He might be the opening thing. He might be like, hey, I'm here to tell you about Oblivion Remastered. But yeah, I don't think that they're going to schedule a live stream just to have a trailer show up. It's going to be, hey, look, it's going to be here's the trailer and here's all the people who worked on the game because they're freaking awesome. But can Jason pick the locks? Dude, spawns. I don't like the Oblivion lockpicking game. I love the game, but the lockpicking is trash. Absolute trash. I don't like, I mean, I can take the Skyrim level of lockpicking. If they overhaul some of the mechanics like lockpicking, I'm okay with that. Give me the Skyrim version. I don't like the Skyrim version, but it's better than Oblivion's. For me, I really, really enjoyed Starfield's lockpicking game. You can't really do that in a Bethesda, in an Elder Scrolls game because it's a different lock. But I love the Starfield lockpicking game. It's just so good. It uses your brain instead of being lucky. Like, I feel like, especially Skyrim, it's just luck. You don't get any, like, there's no skill. It's like, hey, look, just keep moving that little pin until it gets there. And in the same thing in Oblivion, it's, hey, tap the little pins, and if you tap it in the perfect order, luckily, you'll get it. Babel Bum says Todd needs his face to show so people don't forget about him. Dude, at this point, Babel Bum, that's how it feels. Like when we were watching the Game Awards, and they gave the award to Indiana Jones, and Todd Howard shows up, I'm like, dude, I mean, I get you want to be up on that stage, but Todd, come on, man. Let them have it. That's their thing. I know you work at Bethesda, but that's like saying Xbox gets an award and Bill Gates shows up. What the hell, Bill Gates? You don't need Bill Gates here. He doesn't do anything for Xbox. So, yeah, it's like, So, yeah, I mean, and that being said, for Oblivion, it makes sense if Todd Howard's here. Okay, I get it. He worked on the game. This is his baby. I get it. Todd is going to show up, and he should. He should. It's too early in the day for me, Beeblebum. Way too early, man. I stayed up late last night playing Oblivion because I'm stupid. I could not sleep because I was waiting for the Oblivion Remaster. I should have been sleeping. I told my wife I need to sleep, and then I didn't because I'm dumb. But yeah, so I think Oblivion comes out today. It is a remastered with the Unreal Engine 5, using Unreal Engine 5. And it's going to be $70. However, it'll probably be on Game Pass. This is all my speculation, by the way. This is all speculation. Releases today, $70, Unreal Engine 5, and it's going to be on Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass, you can just download it now. That's what I think. Beeblebum says, did you play RuneScape already? I did. Or is Oblivion going to take over your life? I mean, I played RuneScape. I like it. Beeblebum, if you jump in, let me know, dude, because I love the game, but it reminds me a lot of Enshrouded when we first played that. Enshrouded is awesome now, but on the early access, Enshrouded was hard to play. Like, it had performance issues, and Dragon and RuneScape right now is having a lot of performance issues. I tried to play that thing, and I'm like, dang, it takes a lot of power to run that damn game. They need to optimize RuneScape for sure. But yeah, if you get in there, let me know, Beebs. Scar says, nope, Jason, released 20th of March next year. Don't you say that. Oh my God. It would be the 20th because they want to do the, it'll be the 20th anniversary, right? It'll be next year. I swear, if they announce it today and they say it's coming out in 2026, people are going to riot. Like, what the hell? Why are you even telling us now? We have to wait a full year? F that. What if the leaks were faked? That could be it too. There's a part of me that thinks the leaks were not fake, but they were planned. I have a feeling because the big giveaway, at least for me, is that when we first got the leaks, it was all promotional pictures. That's very weird. If you get a leaked photo, usually it's the back end of the photos you don't want to show. It's all the weird stuff like, hey, we were thinking about doing this or that. There's some weird like information or whatever. And they leaked the photos. Like when Starfield leaked, it was just a stopped screenshot. It was not promotional photos of any kind. It was just a screenshot of your player in space. And everyone's like, okay, that's kind of weird. And the Oblivion leak, it was all perfectly like comparison photos and everything. That felt planned. Like, maybe it wasn't, but it's a very big coincidence that only the photos that were perfectly compared and all this other stuff were leaked. That's kind of weird. And there's no weird like random screenshot or whatever. So, makes me think it was a planned leak. 2626. No, we're not doing. I forget. You guys are you're European, Beeb, so that would be June 6th. No. Over here, that would be February 6th over in the United States. But yeah, that's my speculation. That's my guess. We're gonna see that in about a minute. We're gonna see a trailer, and then they're gonna go in. Maybe Todd will introduce a trailer. It's going to be trailer first, and then they're going to go into interviews with Virtuos and some of the people from Oblivion, Todd Howard, and they're going to talk about how they brought Oblivion back to life. They brought the remaster to 2025, blah, 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 blah. And then at the end, they're going to say, and it's out right now. That kind of thing. And it's going to be $70. Unless you have Game Pass, it'll be included in Game Pass. Unreal Engine 5, and so whatever comes with that. But keep in mind, I will say this. I will have alerts muted during the stream, during the presentation, just because I want to hear and see everything. But I will get to any super chats. I will get to any memberships, anything like that after it ends, after Todd says bye. I will get back into it. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Let's turn this up. So I will be muting alerts for the next however, like 10, 20 minutes or whatever it is. So let's get in here, guys. 20 seconds. Let's go. 1. Here it comes. Trailer? Yep. Trailer to start. I knew it. And then they're going to do interviews after. And Virtuos did do it. Okay. That's official now. Virtuos.
The others, they would take you to the tower.
Oh.
This ends here.
He's wearing Legion
You
armor.
hold our future in your hands.
Patrick Stewart still.
Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire.
Oh, yes.
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Show me Patrick Stewart as the Emperor, please. That'd be so good. And Sean Bean as Martin. Please.
Here we are 20 years later.
Todd. Of course Todd's here. I love it.
When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great about the
Yes.
Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters, Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the series
Yes.
and for how we make games as a studio.
Yes.
I think when it comes to a remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to
Yes.
keep those bones in place.
Yes.
You want some of that old charm.
Yes.
Coming back to Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's
Show
so
me.
much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world and also this evolution of our games, I think is really,
Come on.
really important for people to take a look back at.
They're showing a lot
Looking
of original.
back and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
Dang.
Yeah, there are still quite a few people
Look at these
that
old
I've
videos.
worked with for that long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's been 20 years.
Look at this guy. He still has this. Okay.
I think the thing that gets me the most
Yeah.
is the music. Like when you hear that music at the main menu, there's
Yes.
just like,
The music is important. Absolutely.
there's this like flood of nostalgia.
I am drinking coffee. Will.
Oblivion is the beginning of who I am as an individual, as a game developer. It all starts with it.
I don't even think it took me till release to realize how big this was.
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
Yes.
Such a key moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds, and having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's what if we could give that moment to everybody again?
Yes. Been
I
20
was
years.
born 87 years ago.
Show it to me.
For
Oh, the old stuff,
65
okay.
years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
We're gonna flip.
But for all these years, I've never been the
What's
ruler of my
2025?
own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no
That
waking
looks
eye may
good.
see.
That looks good. Oh yes. Oh yes, that looks good.
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible.
Whoa!
When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we
It
were
is
really
brown.
picky about finding the right partner. From the very
Look at
beginning
that.
of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right.
It is brown.
Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work delivering
Kinda
the
like
best
Sean Murray.
remastered Oblivion experience possible.
Oh my God.
We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that
did you
team
work on?
and their games special.
What did they work on with Bethesda before?
We wanted to make the remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion
Look at
in
that
its
Oblivion
most
gate!
complete form.
Oh, look at that Oblivion gate. Oh my God, yes, yes.
About time someone got here.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, the dinosaurs! Oh God, they're big. We were doing that last night.
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. You embark on an epic journey to stop
looks
the
like Sean
Mythic
Murray.
Dawn cult
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
from unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 divines instead of 9?
Oh.
In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions,
Knights
Shivering
of the Nine?
Isles, and Knights of the Nine.
Yes.
So you get the full experience.
All
On a
DLC.
personal level, it was really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I mean,
Please tell me
I'm
the
a fan.
leveling system is
I have
the
been
same.
always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Oblivion was my
good.
first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game
Yes.
developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
Let me have that leveling system, please.
You will find your own path, but there
That
will be
looks good.
blood and death before the end.
Dang, that looks good. Look at this. That's the old sigil for the. Oh my. Show me a menu. Show me the menu. What sigil did you get? Let me see the sigil.
The technology we used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
There you go. That's the screenshot we saw. Oh my God,
The
they're
original
gonna show it.
Oblivion is still the heart and
Yes.
soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals.
Unreal 5.
We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The
There it
brain
is.
drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
There
It's
you go.
not just
It
about
is.
pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
Yes. It
The
does
brush
need more
opens
green.
a portal into the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
The Isles, a wonderful place.
Yes.
Good for a visit.
Shagora.
Or
Oh yes.
eternity.
Look at him.
We've leveraged
Oh my
nearly
God.
every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Even the stuttering.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world. Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch.
Okay.
We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment. This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
Look at that.
We used an incredible new lip sync technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it.
And real tools helped us create the base
Original
mesh
voice
of our
acting.
characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh,
Menu.
allowing us
Oh,
to share the
character
model,
creator.
rig, and textures. As a result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome to the guild.
We have access to so many modern rendering features. You'll see them in something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves.
That third-person
Thanks
camera
to these
feels too close.
technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this
far away on
living,
that.
breathing world. You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
Yes. Yes. Oop! Dead.
It's not just visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay.
Okay.
It's UI and UX. It's audio.
Okay.
We've updated features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy.
No!
It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds.
No! You broke it!
We were able to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that feels more human.
Why you
see
change
that
the
in places
leveling
like combat animations. There's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish.
Man.
Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. You know, it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
I'll take that. Don't mess with the leveling
There's
system.
a proper third-person perspective now. The original had third-person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized.
Okay.
One of our goals was to have a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability.
Really?
Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
You have my ear, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue.
Oh, they adjusted the dialogue?
Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight of those
No.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law. Stop! You violated the law.
Stop. At least they kept the guard.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone!
Come on, I want all the guards to sound the same.
We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace.
I don't know if I like the Gray
find
Fox.
the reading room.
His hood looks weird.
The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Thieves Guild.
Stop! You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now
They have
forfeit.
different
Then
voices.
Pay with your blood.
Man. This HUD is very minimal. You don't
As
see a
games
lot
have
of stuff on
developed
here.
over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because it
Okay,
was such a
I'll
big
take that.
debate internally among our teams.
I'll take this sprint.
Some of us were absolute purists.
Okay.
But ultimately,
your hand on my
we
face.
decided it's 2025 and people are going to want to sprint.
Thank you.
In
We
fact,
do want to sprint.
all of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch. And that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion.
They use the same font. I
What
like
others
that.
fitly come to mind for players when they think of the game.
The mini-games are the mini-games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Yes! Yes!
How's it go again?
Like lockpicking.
Oh!
You can put a fresh coat of paint on it.
No!
But you can't change it too much.
No!
Because it's part of the core experience.
Oh, God damn it.
Whether you're returning to
Well,
Cyrodiil
son
or
of a
you're a
gun.
newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on.
you will
Lockpicking.
instantly feel at
Damn it.
home. It just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time.
You messed
Do you
up the
know how long we've
leveling?
been waiting?
And you didn't want to mess with the lockpicking? Come on. If you're going to mess with the leveling, at least change the lockpicking, too.
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game And if it hadn't been the success that it was,
yes,
the effort that we put
Where's my
into
map?
it, the sort of the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it.
Yes.
It's a privilege.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be shocked at just how good the game looks.
Am I going to be shocked at the performance,
Oblivion games
please?
look absolutely incredible.
Give me a
And
60
I think they're just
FPS.
going to find themselves lost in the world.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel something. And that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game. There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
Yeah. It
From
looks
all
like
of
it's
us
very
at
good.
Bethesda Game Studios,
Too brown.
And virtuous.
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to
This is
work
only
on
like
this remaster
20 minutes.
and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience.
Here comes Todd Howard.
We
It's
were
out
too
now.
excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait.
Okay.
The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion Remaster will be available
right now.
Today.
Yes. Today. Shadow drop. Oh, that's it. Is that it? Oh, okay. There we go. I was going to say, you're going to end with that? That's a pretty good mic
I
drop.
was born 87 years ago. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the third era.
That's good.
And the final hours of my life. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
A trap!
Oh!
The time of cleansing.
Did they turn that into a
draws
cinematic?
Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
We're in Knights of the Nine armor. Legion armor, yes. They did not talk about spell crafting. Hopefully that's still in there.
Here you must find your own path.
Remember the Emperor!
Oh, yes. The arena. Oh, yes. Yes.
Find him. And close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Yes. Available today. Wait a minute, we had to go back and see that. What is this? What was on there? Oblivion, stay tuned for a special gameplay stream. Wait a minute, let's do this. What was this?
Of Oblivion.
We're gonna pause here. Available today. So, we have digital deluxe content, new quest for unique Akatosh and Maroon's Dagon armor, weapon and horse armor sets. There you go. Or armor of order, armor of cataclysm, weapons of order. They have the order, so all this stuff is here. Audiobook and soundtrack on the app. It includes Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine, yes. Digital base game included. So that's the deluxe edition. Available today for Game Pass, Xbox, Steam, PS5, and PC game, it looks like over here. So maybe GOG? So yeah, it's on PS5 officially. Steam, Xbox, and Game Pass. Game Pass, that's the big one right there. Now, we have to look at the price, you guys. Now we have to look at the price. Let's see, we're live. All will be revealed. I think this is the end of the stream. We're going to go check the prices of everything. Is that it? Yep, I think that's it. So let's go in and check the price. We're going to keep that up while I check the price on Steam. We're going to go over to Steam. We'll do that because that's the easiest one I can get to right now. We'll go to Steam, Oblivion. And we'll check that out. Oblivion Remastered. It looks like it's $50. Let's do this. Oh, I have to be 18 years old to do this, you guys. Dang it. So let me put in a my totally legitimate, not fake birthday. Oh, totally not a fake birthday, Steam. I was born on that day. All right. So we have different editions here. Let's zoom in here. There we go. That way you guys can see it. So there you go. It's the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. Look at that beautiful trailer. And then we have the base version, which is $50. And then we have the deluxe edition, which is $60. That's cheaper than I thought. I thought it was going to be $70. So $70 or $60, excuse me, for the full deluxe version of the game. That's awesome. Let's see. Deluxe edition includes the digital game, a unique digital Akatosh. Okay, so this is all the stuff. The digital art book. Wait a minute.
What did we just witness? The worst kept secret ever? Maybe. Probably. But you just witnessed the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered
Wait a minute.
Direct. That is coming to you today. Maybe even now. I don't know. We'll have to check after this stream. I am joined by the wonderful, talented, incredible Wes Johnson.
Wes is good. Wes is good.
And Wes, who do you have here with you?
This is Finn.
Sorry.
Oh, yes, he knows his name now. Hello there, Finn. How are you? I mean, for the sake of this, we can call him Barbas if you'd like.
I'm buying and downloading the game right now.
He's a sweetie pie, and he
so excuse me while I do that.
Time, Mr. DeMille.
That makes sense. I wouldn't. If I had a new puppy, I would totally bring that puppy with me everywhere.
I take him everywhere. You ever heard the Harry Nilsson's puppy song?
No.
I take my puppy everywhere.
Wes is very eccentric.
Well,
I like
for you, both of you joining us, either new or from the direct, we're going to be sharing some gameplay of Wes's old stomping grounds, but newer now with the remastered version.
I can't wait.
So, Wes, for those that do not know you, first, shame on you if you don't, but if you don't, why don't you tell our friends here what role you have done in Oblivion?
In Oblivion, you're going to probably bring some memes back to life.
Can't wait.
So if like you walk out of someplace with a fork, I would be there going, "Holcomb scum, your stolen goods are now forfeit. Pay."
It's a little bit upsetting that they changed it. They added more voice acting. I want every guard to be the same voice actor. I mean, that was part of the charm, was that they had like 5 people do voice acting and everyone sounded the same. That was so good.
Because I'll never be able to order a cheese pizza again because people use the soundboard and they call the pizza shops and they're saying, what can I do for you today? Cheese! You want a cheese pizza? I want cheese for everyone. How many would that be, sir? And so I can't call anywhere as Sheagor to order a pizza because I'll never get it, or I'll get it with a lot of spit.
I mean, honestly, you're doing everybody a favor if you do. So. I mean, in your shirt is totally on theme today as well.
Yeah, wearing my Sheo shirt. I've got cheese. And of course, there's where is it? My Dark Brotherhood pin here. Lucian LeChance of the Dark Brotherhood, dear child. I don't spread.
This is basically just remembrance stream right here. I love it.
I create them. So, Yeah, I loved
love it.
Oblivion. Oblivion to me was
The best.
I mean, I've loved all the games. I loved Morrowind. Ah, yes, we've been expecting you. Come right in. I love Skyrim, which is fantastic. But Oblivion to me was where I came out to play.
She has the adoring fan thing going over
It
there.
was the original. All the races had
Bought
the
the game
same
on
voices.
Steam. Installing now.
Oh man,
Yes,
there's
Dirk,
so much
yes.
crossbreeding amongst the Imperial Guard. You know, mom, dad, the family reunions were very confusing.
Yes.
But
It's a lot of love.
I know, but I just absolutely loved that game, and as other games came along, and then you got to see Skyrim with its 10th anniversary edition, and when I first put that on the Xbox Series X, oh my God, the visuals to me were just, I was blown away. And to make Oblivion
Already
now
downloading it.
have
Super
that
stoked.
kind of feel, that kind of look, the gameplay, the graphics. I mean, if I walk up to a lady in the middle of one of the towns
Get back in
and
here.
tap her on the shoulder and she turns
Thank you so much, Jeremy. Thank you so much for being a member, as well as Dirk. Both of you being members. Freaking legends, all of you.
But,
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm concentrated. I'm
love
downloading
the
it right now
game,
as
so
well.
now people are gonna
I
get
gotta
a chance to
download
see
it.
it with
Hopefully the
brand
stream
new
is not
eyes.
skipping or anything because I'm downloading
And
120
for people who've
gigs.
only ever played Skyrim, this is going to be kind of a revelation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the predecessor, so it's taking people back.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Look at
And
that.
This is the mouth to the Shivering Isles. Look at the difference, the graphics, how sumptuous it is, the detail on this. Not just on the backgrounds, not just every leaf on a tree, but looking at the clothing, at the uniforms that they're wearing. I mean, he's wearing leather, and he's wearing some fur, and you're seeing all the details on every little thing. This guard right here, this guard, people are like, that's so effective. He seems to have this cold out there in the middle of this island where the winds are whipping around, and I had a cold. I was really, really sick that day. But
You didn't have to go that hard into the role.
Yes.
I know, I'm method, so method. Now, there's the door to the fringe, and inside, what's going to happen? Oh, look at the screens. Even the screens.
That loading screen is
the
pretty
loading
fast
screens
for an
look
Unreal
so
5
much
engine.
Sweeter and more detailed.
It looks
And
smooth.
there he is. Haskell. Look at him. Sitting there all bald and boring. Haskell, your
I
room's
need to
very
get in
dark.
there, yes.
Just like your personality. Hurry up and talk. Oh, look at the detail on Haskell's face. You can really see what living with Shea Gorth has done to him. He looks like Marley's ghost there.
I mean, this is the first time you're seeing the remastered,
This is the first
isn't it?
time I've seen any of this, and the detail and the expression on the face, he just looks so weary, so put upon.
Well, it's been almost 20 years, so we've had a lot of ability for
Oh my God, I gotta
technical
do a,
advancements from there. So
Oh God. Okay.
imagine-
Okay,
and
guys.
age, I guess.
I'm gonna be downloading this thing. It's on PlayStation. Yes, it is, Sir Woogie. It's on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and Game Pass. If you're on Game Pass, play it. It's on Game Pass. It's included with the Game Pass. So do it. And if you don't want to spend, it's $60 US. Gonna change depending on your area of the woods that you live in. But $60 or $50 US, $60 for the deluxe edition. But yeah, I am downloading it right now. Oh man. We are, oh my God, it is going slow. I bet you it's because Steam is probably melting down right now. It is Steam Deck verified. Yeah, it is out right now, Danielle. It is out right now. You can get it right now. So go refresh your store if you're on Xbox or PlayStation. Refresh the store. Go check for the Oblivion Remaster. It should be out there. It's not out on PlayStation yet. Oh, Andy, they better get it going. Ricky says, does anyone know if it's coming on physical release? They did not announce that at all. Let me see. Oblivion Remaster physical?
And for me, he was twisted.
Physical release? I don't see any notes about it.
Does it take you?
It's just digital. It looks like.
When you like get a breakdown of a character.
Sometimes they take time. Shea was a different thing, but with Lucian.
Not seeing anything on physical release yet, but I mean they just confirmed and announced it like 20 minutes ago, so we're gonna see. But nothing yet. No details on a physical release yet.
Was completely different from the image of what he ended up looking like. You
Boom, boom, boom.
Look, they made him this gorgeous.
Downloading right now. 14 minutes left. Oh man, downloads need to go faster. Needs to go faster. Oh. Let me get this going here. We are definitely going to be streaming this today. I'm probably going to take an hour break to go get something to eat, and refresh my eyeballs. That way we can jump right into the game because, Lord, this is going to be good. It looked amazing. So everything about the game looked amazing in the in what they showed. So I can't wait to actually get in there and see it for myself.
Look at this, the butterflies. The breakaway into the ship.
Here we go. Dun, 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 dun.
That is beautiful.
I missed that. Wait a minute. No, we need to see this. Let me see this again.
So, but he was so much fun to do.
Let's see the opening for the Shivering Isles. Come on.
You just finish your lines. So when I'm playing the game and I get to that point in the game, I'm I'm experiencing it as well.
Look at that. That looks so good.
The butterflies. The breakaway into the Shivering Isles and the butterflies.
Yes. Look at the mushrooms.
That is beautiful. And Haskell's out of there, man.
Yes.
It's quitting time.
That looks so good.
Look at that. Through the fringe of madness. Yeah, with Shea Gorath, I had about a week to prepare.
Okay, sorry, I'm getting stuff done over here. We are definitely going to have to get it. Officially, PS5 drops, yes! $80 Canadian? Dang it, we gotta get, I have to get Heather. I have to convince Heather to get it. I have to convince Heather to get this. It's such a good game, and I think she would appreciate it.
I don't believe you. So,
boom. Thing to see Robin Williams talking about.
I know. but I thought,
all right, guys. I'm going to end this stream. There will be another stream in probably an hour and a half. It will be up. I will be doing that today, you guys. So thank you so much for hanging out. I'm downloading the game right now. I cannot wait to start the game in like an hour and a half. I'm going to go eat something. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to make sure I am good for like a 10-hour stream. So, guys, make sure you're ready. We're going to be streaming all day until my eyes start to burn. We're going to be streaming all day today. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I will see you guys in like a freaking hour. So, see you guys in an hour.